Hello guys, my name is LSA and today we have a video on the Black Ops reveal trailer. And if this is for zombies only, I'll have other videos up on the multiplayer, the campaign, and more zombies information. You should probably go check that out. I would usually squeeze all the zombie information into this video, but I already did the other one and I don't really want to have to re-narrate it because it took a while, and yeah, then I have to do a lot of editing. That'll be really irritating. So no, let's go ahead. So from the trailer we see a lot of stuff, but there are a few things you got to dig into, and notice. The first one would be there's a massive arsenal of weapons on the walls. You can see weapons, and the weapons that it showed in the beginning, when it just starts, is the MP7, the ACR, and the double-barreled shotgun. Now what they're trying to show here is in marketing, when you try to show off a product, you're trying to show everything it has capabilities as. So they've shown that in the trailer, the Riotshields, the bus, the maps, all that stuff. But what they're trying to show here is the MP7, the ACR, and double-barreled shotgun are all from different points in time in which they were used and created. So what they're trying to show is there's going to be a vast majority of weapons coming from 1940 all the way to 2025, whatever they're at. The second thing would be that this trailer could also be a link/gameplay of the full-length Zombies campaign that we know of. Now, we've already heard a lot of rumors of this if you've been checking up Zombies. However, it's already been confirmed, but this might be information, because if you remember, it showed that map, and it was like this little orange dashed line going along and showing where the different objective points or the map areas you would be fighting at would be. So that could be, you take the bus and it drives you to the next mission. And then the last one would be like a boss, and all the zombies would be there, and you have to complete an objective, or you just have to stay there. The third thing we see is there are several places you can fend off with, which I just said, but they may be objectives, or there could be unique items there, unique weapons, perks, vehicles, it depends. We don't know if there's vehicles yet, but you never know. But the bus, something I wanted to say about that is this is a little rumor or theory I have, but it'd be a pretty cool concept. I'm not sure if it's going to be free, or like swoops around and you gotta wait till it comes back, or you have to complete an objective. But my theory was that you buy a quote-unquote bus ticket, and it's a certain amount of points, and the bus comes around to pick you up, and if you miss it, it either swoops back around, or you gotta repay that ticket, and your entire team can go on, and you switch off. Who's gonna buy it. So that's my theory. That's not confirmed, just wondering. The trailer may have shown images from Nuketown 2025. I'm not sure if it did. It didn't really have any hints to it, and it didn't really show anything that looked like it would be Nuketown 2025. But either way, let us ignore that. The last map of the final stage was confirmed to be the same map they have worked on in the Zombies vid doc, which is basically, if you didn't see that, it was a small little commentary from the zombie creators, saying, oh, this is the most anticipated zombies, but they showed a few clips of them building the map, and it looked exactly the same as you could see there. Now, this picture I'm showing you right now is matching the room that they were working on, this Cuban bar type area. And obviously you see that it's finished now, and there's blood everywhere, and the zombies coming in and out. The zombies seem to change in appearance as the maps progress, and their eye color is now gone from yellow to blue. And what I mean by appearance is, if you see, in the beginning it showed all these different types of zombies, police zombies, military zombies, hospital zombies, patients, asylum zombies. You could tell because on the back you could see these belts, that go down to their bottom of their spine, which is what they use in asylums to keep their outfits on straitjackets. So that's just a theory, but I think it's pretty true. Number 8 would be the zombies seen in the first stage may be the people from the hospitals/asylums due to their outfits. I just listed something like that, but might as well. I just have this little list here that I'm getting information from that I made. There will be 8 players, and we have seen pictures of them here. Now, there has not been 8 players been seen in this trailer, but it has confirmed to be 8 players, and there are many different game types. As far as I know, their names have not been released. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments section below. You can also see Samantha from the Storyline and Hardened Edition box set here. I'm showing a picture right now. But Samantha, if you don't know who she is, she's Dr. Maxis's daughter. And if you follow the Call of Duty 5 campaign story, not campaign, the zombie campaign, basically. Not a campaign, but you know what I mean. The zombie storyline. Dr. Max has a daughter named Samantha, and if you did the Black Ops 1 Easter egg on Moon, you'd see that this little pyramid opens, and you get an achievement called Cryogenic Slumber, and she's in this pyramid, and she's in cryo storage. And the theory is now that she's coming back, and she's going to help out the zombies, and it's going to be different types of people. We've not seen any evidence of objective game types yet. We do know there's a 4v4 mode, but there's also been other game types that have quote-unquote been released, but we're not sure what the names of them are or what the objective is. Is the bus driver a character or an AI? Who knows? I've heard it's an AI, I heard it's a character that you could play as, but if you're a character you can drive the bus. I don't think Treyarch would give us access to that, and if it would, you know, we'd be crashing all over the place and it would be a nightmare. Number 13, the weapon or gauge seen here seems to have the same sound effect released by Treyarch called Power. I'm going to play that sound right now. You know, it could also match, you know, a few other things, you know, turning on the power. I'll have something along those lines later on. But the next one is, we do see Riotshields, which are kind of cool. It's like a makeshift riot shield and a vast arsenal. That could be a power-up, like a death machine. Could be something you buy off the wall temporarily. Could be a permanent thing you get in a box. We don't know yet, but I'm not even sure what it does. I don't know if it, like, keeps the zombies back, or, like, you have a certain amount of armor or health on it, and when that gets depleted, you're done. And it breaks, or you have to let it down or something. We can also see we can climb on top of the bus, and zombies can jump on and crawl on top of the bus and on the sides, but we can only go on top and in the inside of the bus. We also see lava obstacles on the map, on the last map, you know, the intersection area, and that looks like it's going to be an obstacle for players, which is going to be really irritating, and I'm not sure if you could fall in there and die, but, you know, we'll see when we get the game. Number 17, the song released by Treyarch, quote-unquote, Waltz, with a Z at the end, may be, I think that's how you spell waltz anyway, may be linking to Nuketown 2025 due to its retro-style sound. I forget the name of it, but there was a name to that song that was done, I think, in the 60s or 50s, which could probably be linking to 2025. Or it could be like a bus sound effect, like in the music in there, or even the Cuban bar that we see in the last map that I talked about earlier. That could be, you know, this song playing in there. The attacking sound that they released also does not sound like a traditional zombie. That sounds more like some kind of boss zombie or something. The death sound effect almost sounds like a chopper going down, like a helicopter, or something spinning, because if you hear at the end, it's like, you know what I mean, like that spinning sound effect. So we don't know. That could be a death. That could be a helicopter. That could even be like when the player dies completely. That's what happens. In the zombie preview, you can also hear someone saying, "We're next," and "Welcome aboard," meaning that the bus circles around and you have to jump on it. When it comes back, after dropping you off, or maybe it doesn't even drop you off. Maybe it stays there until you complete the objective.
Welcome aboard!
We also do know that zombies can rip apart the barriers on the bus. That was a real shame, actually, because I was hoping that the bus would be almost invincible until you got to your next objective, instead of just being an all-over firefight all the time. We have 2 more information boxes left, and then I'm just going to try to clear up what I can. The electric color on the zombie on the Call of Duty YouTube page, if you look up there, the channel page, suggests that there are convict zombies, or asylum zombies. What I mean by that is convicts from jails or asylums usually have electrical collars to keep them from going a certain distance, or to track them, or something along those lines. So, you know, that could be, you know, potential. Probably nothing, just a zombie appearance, but it's something to look at. Also, the other thing they released called, quote-unquote, power. I talked about this earlier. Could also be the box, like, you know, the random weapon box, switching positions. That was my best bet. But you know, we don't know yet. We don't know how this can play out. We hope it's gonna be good. If you guys were gonna ask me, I'm just gonna clear some things up here. If you guys are gonna ask me what game should I get, I mean, are we looking at Halo 4? We're looking at Assassin's Creed. What's the other game coming out? I can't believe I forgot already. Oh yeah, Black Ops. That's the other. Yeah, it's the only other game. I'm thinking of Grand Theft Auto 5, but that's in March. But if you're thinking, out of the 3 games I just listed, which one should I buy? And you only have, you know, $60 or $80 to spend. If you only have $80 to spend, but you really like the Call of Duty series, get the Hardened Edition. I have another video up on that, talking about the Hardened Edition. I also have the actual Treyarch video released talking about the Hardened Edition and what comes with it. Also the Prestige Edition, but that's a lot of money. But if you only have $60 you could spend, I would probably suggest looking at it this way. If you're into the Halo campaign, you always liked it, you weren't the biggest fan of Black Ops, and you don't really want to try like a new game like Assassin's Creed, or you have it before but you don't like it as much, then get you know, get Halo. But you know, if you feel that Assassin's Creed would be something to try, or if it's gonna have multiplayer, play with your friends that also play it, you might want to get Assassin's Creed. But if you like the zombies, you like, you know, a pretty decent multiplayer. The Call of Duty multiplayer is decent to me, and kind of far-fetched campaign, but it might be fun. Storyline, get Black Ops 2, because I only get Black Ops because of the zombies. That's it. Probably 50% of the buyers get it for. That's the funnest part. If I was the maker of that, I'd probably just make a zombies game, but you never know. Anyway, thank you for watching, you guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my channel for other videos, you know, along the lines of the Black Ops and Battlefield, and not Battlefield, Halo and everything storyline. I'm also going to have a video up on the Grand Theft Auto 5 screenshots and video releases that they're releasing, and over time, as more information flies out, I'll tell you guys about that. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.